Okay, well, I've just been cleaning and polishing up my various guitars, so I thought I'd just run through them with a video of my collection. I'm not doing it in any particular chronological order of, when I got the guitars. I'm just doing it absolutely randomly there. So this first one I've got is a Squier Bullet Stratocaster. So if you don't know, the Bullets have a thinner body than you would find on most Stratocasters there. They're the cheapest range even amongst the Squier models. I think they retail about £150 and £120 in the UK at the moment. I picked this one up about a year ago, just maybe a little bit over a year ago. I had the intention of modding it, doing the little bits and pieces to it, which I've never really got round to. I'm at a stage where I'm going to get rid of this one, simply because I want to make some room for something else there. So this one's quite nice. It's got a humbucker in the bridge, which you can probably tell, rather than the 3 single coils. That gives it a little bit more bite, but other than that, it gives out a sound that you would pretty much expect from a Strat. Nice sort of bright, clear sounding tones. Very basic, but it does the job. It's a good guitar for what it is. I do like it, but as I say, I just want to make room for other things there, other projects as well. Okay, well, the next guitar is Les Paul Custom Pro. It is an Epiphone. This is officially a 2014 model, but it was made in 2013. Very nice looking guitar. I do like customs. I've had this since new. Made a few changes to it. The most obvious one that you can probably tell there is the knobs. I have actually upgraded the pots as well, put full size ones in there. But those knobs, obviously replacements, they are more like the kind that you would find on Les Paul Customs back in the 70s there. I think they look nicer than the speed knobs you find on ones at the moment. The pickups look like the stock ones, but they have actually been upgraded. They're Seymour Duncans. So I do have a JB in the bridge and a Jazz in the neck, which Seymour Duncan himself has said it's his favourite combination of pickups. It sounds really, really strong. I mean, Epiphone Les Paul sound great out the bag as stock, but this just sounds a hell of a lot more clearer. Got a lot more punch to it. It does sound like the real deal. Spoiler alert, but I do have a Gibson Les Paul, and if you're taking just the sound into account, there's not a great deal in it. This one does feel a bit clunkier than the Gibson. It's not as nice to play it. It's still a lovely guitar. It's a keeper as far as I'm concerned. It is one of my favourites. I've upgraded the nut as well, so that's actually a bone nut in there. It's got orange drop capacitors. As you go through my guitars, you will find that I've put orange drops in quite a few of them. I really do like them. It does beef up the sound a little bit. But yeah, love this guitar. So here I have, obviously it's an SG copy by a company called Antoria. As you can see, this has got the Gibson style headstock. It was made in 1974, before the Gibson lawsuit came in. And it was made at the Fujigen factory in Japan, which is where the Ibanez's at the time were made, along with few other makes as well. So in essence, this is pretty much an identical guitar to the Ibanez SGs of the time. It's got Maxon Super 70 pickups in, which sound absolutely great. A lot of people like them, they're quite desirable. They do sound very microphonic though, so if you get too close to them, it'll pick up your voice. A few things that ideally I would change on them, but I'm not going to. I don't like those tuners, especially at the back. There's nothing wrong with them. They're good enough. They do a job. They're good quality. It's just I don't like the look of them. But I'm not changing it because these lawsuit style guitars of the early and mid 70s, they are quite desirable. I've got no intention of selling it at the moment, but I do just want to keep this as close to how I picked it up as possible, and I did pick it up pretty much in stock shape. It's bolt-on neck, but it's really well balanced. The other thing I don't like, by the way, is that truss rod cover. I don't like how it comes up. It's the right shape, but I don't like how it comes up. It's a little bit too big for my liking, but as I say, I'm not going to change it. That is a Copy Bigsby. It's pretty nice though. Does a really good job. Very nice guitar. Been after an SG for a while. I picked this up again just over a year ago, so around about the same time, maybe a few weeks earlier than I got the Bullet Strat I showed a little earlier. Yeah, but I've been after it for a while, saw it in a local shop, tried it out, really liked it, had to think about it overnight, and as the night was going on, I'm thinking, oh god, I really want that SG. So I was straight back there the very next morning. I think I was waiting outside, waiting for the shop to open up, because it's only a little independent shop about 10-minute walk from where I live. But I was waiting outside the shop to pick it up the next morning. Yeah, but really cool guitar. So up next was this an acoustic. It's an Epiphone EJ200. I've had this for about 7-8 years now. You can't get this exact model anymore. The closest you get is a cutaway. It's also electric acoustic. This one's just purely acoustic. It's not in the greatest of conditions at the moment. If I just show you there, the part of the saddle has snapped away. I don't quite know when that's happened. You can also see it split there as well in the middle. So it needs a new saddle. It does have a nice tone to it, really warm, really big as well, obviously with it being a jumbo. I've wanted one of these for years. I think ever since I saw Noel Gallagher have his on the cover of Definitely Maybe album. He has a Gibson version these days, but the one that is on that album is actually an Epiphone, and you can tell because in that sort of moustache bridge, the Epiphones have that white filler, whereas the Gibsons don't. Love, just a gorgeous looking guitar, I think. I do like it. I mean, acoustic's not really my thing, but yeah, I do like this one. It's got a lovely sound to it. I'm thinking of putting a pickup in it so I can play it through an amp and what have you.